All right, I'm gonna stop looking at chat now.
All right. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, I think we can finally begin because I think people are starting to get a little anxious and there's just so many questions. I could not read through all those.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
feel you.
I'm sorry, Fraud
That's all
Squad.
right. No, most of them were useless, and we know it. It's just they were funny to ask
If they post them in chat, I'll try to get to them. But right now we
for
have
sure.
the man, the legend, the one that's leaving us, Fraud Squad
I am,
Ludi.
unfortunately. Yes,
So
yes.
where are
Hello,
you?
everybody. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, where are you at right now?
I'm actually at my parents' house, just a bit north of Grand Rapids. I fly out to Denver at 6:30 tomorrow morning.
So early.
I know it sucks. Got to get up at like 4:45. That's like the earliest I've gotten up in like a calendar year. So it's kind of a challenge, but we'll make it work. It's worth it.
Anytime anyone wakes up in the AMs, I just feel so sorry for them.
Right? I wake up at like 10:30 at the earliest. It's fantastic.
At the earliest, oh my gosh, you can't be leaving. I gotta teach you the ways.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
woken
man.
up at like 3 or 4 the
Dude,
past 2 days.
yeah, man. I mean, that's what I used to be like for sure. Like between like high school and college. Oh, I believe me, I was all about that.
Leon's like, just stay up. It's only 4:45. No big deal.
Yeah, that's what Russ does. He stays up till like 8 in the morning and wakes up at 6. It's ludicrous.
That's the life.
Yeah, I know, right? I wish I could do that.
But all right, let's get into the fun stuff before we get into the kayak stuff. Can you introduce
All
yourself
right.
to us?
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Ludi. I am a member of Michigan's Fraud Squad based out of Lansing, Michigan. I main the meme frog Greninja. I am one of three Greninja mains in Michigan. I started going to tournaments about February of last year. My last one was this past Thursday, and I'm currently getting ready to move out to Denver, Colorado, and make the PR and take some money there, hopefully.
How'd uh, how'd you pick Greninja?
Um, so when the game came out, I hopped between a few different characters. I made Yoshi at first on 3DS, and
Oh,
then I started to like Luigi,
ugh.
because I thought he would be underused. See, that's the thing about Luigi is that he's like my logic was like he's the lesser known Mario brother. Like I like Luigi, I like Green. I'll pick him up, give him a shot. And then also I loved King Dedede. He was my main for like a long time through 3DS and early Wii U. Um, so I started going to tournaments, and I realized that King DDD kind of sucks, like a lot. And then also, it was the era of pre-patch Diddy, so there was a lot of Luigi's running around because that was like one of pre-patch Diddy's like only like kind of even matchups. So there were a lot of like fraudulent Luigi's running around, and I didn't really want to like be a part of that crowd. So I was just like, I need to find a character that I think is fun to play, and like not really many people are playing. And this was around Apex, so I went and I watched Amsa versus Ally, and I was just like, what the hell is a Greninja? Like, what is this character? And he just Amsa just like bodies the hell out of Ally with forward air and just these cool combos. I'm just like, this character looks sweet. I'm gonna give him a shot. So I started playing him, and I don't know. I just kind of never looked back. I thought he was fun.
You're one of the few warriors that can actually play Greninja because I think he is one of the most awkward characters. So
He's
kudos,
incredibly awkward.
like
Thank
kudos to
you.
you,
Yes,
and thank you for not
he's
being a
incredibly
Luigi.
awkward. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I saw where that was going, and I just like, no offense to Luigi mains at all. I'm good friends with a lot of Luigi mains, but it's just not. I like to play characters that are underrepresented for some reason. It's just what I like to do. So when I saw Luigi getting a lot of rep, I decided to switch off.
One of the most fraudulent Luigis I know is actually in the chat. Leon, hello.
Leon, yo, Leon's not a fraud at all. He's definitely one of the smartest Luigis I've played. So shout outs to him.
He's a good drinking buddy. That's all I know.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a favorite memory from a tournament?
Oh man, it's hard to pick just one. Um, I don't know. I think I've really been satisfied not entirely satisfied because I want to do better, but just getting on stream and showing people the cool things that Greninja can do, and just my placements lately. I've been much more happy with them lately. So that's been really cool lately, and just meeting so many people, just meeting so many great people in the Michigan Smash community has been probably just consistently my favorite part of the whole experience.
I remember someone pointed out, it was probably a month or so ago, about how you've probably had the most change in attitude from when you first started to now. It's just crazy
Yeah,
how much like your
yeah,
gameplay
100%.
and your attitude have evolved. Like I wish more people could take
Well,
after you because we're really like emo-ish and depressing and super salty at times, and you have reversed the tides, and you're like why you gotta leave us? Because like you're a role model. People should look up to you.
see, that's the thing is that when people get upset at this game and when people get sad at this game, I totally get it because I've been there, I've done that. Even when people do extreme things like they slam tables, they break controllers, they break stuff, they yell. I understand. I've been there. Like for me, that was my introduction to this game is that I did not know how to handle a loss, and over time, just getting losses handed to me, I think, just eventually, and just like hearing people say things about me like that, like, um, just hearing people like talk about me behind my back and like, oh, he threw his controller, like he got really mad, he yelled a bunch of cuss words. Like for me, that's what made me want to change. I was just like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to be like I consider myself 99% of the time to just be like a really friendly, nice guy. Is like got a good control on his emotions, but sometimes when I took a bad loss, like I didn't know how to handle it. So that what became like my primary goal. And like you said, that my gameplay changed so much. I think that that's 100% related. Is that when a lot of times when I see people get angry or like sad at this game, it just totally affects them because this is such a mental game that like if you're gonna get super salty at it, it's gonna completely take you out of the competition. So I feel that my more consistent placings and me getting better with this character is 100% related to me fixing my attitude. And I still have outbursts. I'm definitely not perfect, but I've gotten a much better control on it. So it's really awesome.
And it's weird because like people know this is a mental game, but they don't. I feel like they don't completely understand that. Like if you just have like a bad mentality, like you're gonna go into a match like, oh, I'm gonna lose or oh, I'm gonna do bad. You
Yeah,
are literally going to do bad.
absolutely. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Like no
It's
one's.
people.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, people hear like it's a mental game and they think like, oh, that means I have to make reads. Oh, that means I have to outplay them. Oh, that means I have to do this. No, it means you literally have to have a good mindset about the game because this game has a ton of jank and a ton of matchups that you need to know. So you need to be smart about how you're playing, but you also need to maintain a positive mindset and just maintain that focus and not let yourself get angry or sad, and that's just going to take you out of the game and make you a worse player.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Do you have a favorite tournament, a favorite set, and a favorite player?
Well, favorite player is pretty easy. My training partner, as many people know, is Dux. And he was one of the first people I started playing with back when I first started playing this game. He was still playing Fox. I had just picked up Greninja, and so we kind of challenged each other because one tournament he would do better and he would beat me and he would just body me, and the next tournament I'd come back and I would do better than him, or like we'd go back and forth all the time in games. So we were constantly like challenging each other to get better, and I gained some super valuable matchup knowledge in Fox. I'm sorry I couldn't return the favor and give you a an important matchup to learn there, but yeah, seriously, Dux has been like my best friend in Smash since I started in the competitive scene. He also challenged me definitely to fix my attitude because he was one of the first people to let me know. He's just like, man, sometimes I don't even like playing with you because you get salty at this game, and I was just like, you know what? I want people to want to play with me, so I want to fix that. So seriously, shout outs to Dux. Definitely, if not my favorite player, definitely one of my favorite players. Um, as far as favorite set, um, I guess I really wouldn't have one. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to pick out any specific set that stood above the rest.
Is there a set
Um,
that you like to watch? Like a favorite set that got you like amped, hyped?
oh, like maybe a set where I was playing very well. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of sets on stream until a little later into my career in Michigan. So I can't really say that I'm able to watch any these days. But yeah, I don't really know. It's nothing's really coming to me. Favorite tournament, I would say the Smash Field where I got pretty. I think I got. It was the first one where I got seventh, and I beat some pretty good people. Ended up losing to Smasher and getting seventh, and that was my first top eight at a Pulse event in general. So that was only like a month ago. So I mean, like I said, only recently is the change in mentality really paying off for me. But I would say any tournament within the past month where I placed pretty well, and then of course any fraud squad tourneys are just absolutely my favorite.
Oh, the OP frauds are so good. I wish I
Yeah,
could play
I
the
know
Lancing
you
more often.
exactly. I know you loved Op Frauds 1 and Op Frauds 2. Op Frauds 1 was definitely one of my favorites, and then Op Frauds 2 was just like literally just my friends that I invited. So that was a absolute blast, and it was even better than the first one. And just those two tourneys were such a blast to run. I just wish everybody could have experienced it, but it was my tiny house in Lansing, so only so much I could do.
I wish more tournaments could be like that, where like you could just like have your friends and have a good time, but you're also just playing Smash.
Yeah, I love the grassroots side of Smash Bros. Like anytime Fraud Squad organizes an event, it's always a blast because it's just jank as hell and we love it. It's awesome.
Do you have an inspirational Smash player?
An inspirational Smash player. Yes. When I started playing, I only was when the game first came out in Japan, and only a few people had access to it on Twitch. I was kind of watching it because, like, a lot of people were because we wanted to like devour every little detail we could about the game. Um, and one of those people that was streaming was J Tails, and just I loved his positive energy about the game. I loved how talented he was because he just came straight out of Brawl, picked up a Smash 4 Diddy, and of course, Smash 4 Diddy was amazing. But he was one of the only Smash 4 Diddies that I legitimately enjoyed watching because he just translated so much skill right to Smash 4. So he just knew what he was doing right out of the gate. So J Tails has been just an inspiration for me in picking up this game and just kind of knowing where to start and kind of maintaining a positive attitude because he's just such a positive person. And of course, any high level Greninja main, I studying, of course, at B6, his amazing performance. Watching that, just like it was at a point where I was like kind of doubting Greninja a little bit. I was just like, this character is pretty good, but I just feel like I can't get past this certain barrier at this point with this character. And he got second at Beast. He beat MVD and ESAM, and I was just like, and Pikachu is a bad matchup for Greninja, definitely. Diddy is okay, but Pikachu definitely a bad matchup. So when that happened, I was just definitely like, that's pretty inspiring. I'm definitely going to try to pick up my performance.
I feel silly because there was a decent amount of JTail questions in that shitpost thread that I didn't pick up on, so I might have to go back and read through those. But is there a character that you wish you could play but you just can't?
Um, you know, I'm pretty happy being the Greninja main of Michigan, and pretty much anywhere I go being the token Greninja main, I guess. But I always definitely have looked over at Sheik, and you just like the things that you hear, like, oh, Greninja's just a worse Sheik. Like Sheik has everything that Greninja wishes he could be, like that. And you hear those things, and you know they're not true. But you look over at Sheik, and you go, yeah, she does have a lot more tools than me. And you try playing the character, and you're just like, I can't do this. Like, I can't live without my up smash. I can't live without being able to kill people efficiently. So yeah, I definitely do wish I had sunk a little time into Sheik, and then maybe I could have like transferred over. But at the same time, I feel like I have to be loyal to my character at this point because I've gotten decent results with him, and I've gotten some people paying attention to what I'm doing with the character, even like nationwide on the Greninja boards, on Smash boards. Like people know who I am, so I feel that like at this point, like Greninja and I are pretty much stuck together.
The true OTP.
Yeah.
Is there a character, and this, goes through all Smash games, that you wish was either better or was worse, and you can't say your main? And we're going to leave Bayonetta out of this, because we all hate Bayonetta.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, obviously I wish Bayonetta was worse. But, King Dedede, easily. He's my favorite character in the game, by far. I just connect with him so much. He's just like a big goofball, like I am. So, and I love heavy hitters, so he just connected with me from day one, playing Smash 4. I didn't play Brawl competitively. I just hopped right into Smash 4, but I always loved King Dedede, and I mained him for a while. And I mean, if you want to mess with my King Dedede right now, you're gonna get destroyed. I'll tell you that. I will money match anybody with my DDD, any matchup. I don't care. I will money match you because my DDD is still really solid. But I definitely wish that he had some better tools. And I just feel like his matchup spread is so terrible. He loses against any character with just like a solid combo game. I wish he just had the ability to clutch out those matchups a little better, and maybe his frame data was a little better on like his jab. Maybe he had a little better landing options. Yeah, I just wish he was better overall because he's such a funny and great character.
He hasn't even really been touched into patches, has he?
He's only been nerfed, I believe. Yeah, when 3DS came out, I believe his down throw was even better as a combo throw. It like comboed into forward air forever. So they took that out. But it's still a really, really good combo throw. So, I mean, he was still a pretty bad character. It didn't make that much of a difference.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, he's only been nerfed.
One last Smash-related question for now. Is there one character you wish was in Smash?
That I wish was in Smash?
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie, easily. I was among most people that was pretty disappointed at the announcement. Like, when they said it was going to be the last DLC character, I was expecting something pretty great. I was like, oh, this is going to be like something iconic, like something, some character that's like had a lot of history with Nintendo and like had a lot of history in games in general. And then they came out with Corrin, a character who had his/her game hadn't even been released yet, and then Bayonetta, who's been around since, I don't even know when Bayonetta came out. Bayonetta 1 came out, but it wasn't that long ago. So for me, it was just pretty disappointing because it just didn't feel Nintendo. And even though Banjo-Kazooie are not like a main series Nintendo character, they're third party, I still feel like they represent Nintendo so much more than those characters do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely helped make the N64 such a great system back in, the late 90s, early 2000s, so.
Man, around the time of those announcements, when they announced there were going to be like a few more characters, I remember being on a plane from like Florida to Michigan. I was visiting my girlfriend, and I was bored, so I just like typed up a whole move set for Banjo-Kazooie on my phone. I was so hyped that they might be in the game, and then they weren't, and I was pretty upset.
I actually think Banjo-Kazooie is a common answer I get around here, but you can thank Weebman Ori for voting for Bayonetta.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people liked Bayonetta, so I'm not trying to rain on their parade or anything. I think she's a very cool character. I just think that her translation to Smash was kind of bullshit, as a lot of people would agree with me.
Oh,
so,
definitely. Even kind of like Cloud, because I believe Sakurai's interview said that, he made him an easy character, because Final Fantasy people aren't used to Smash, so they just made him easy to help get him in, and now our game is dying.
Yeah, I don't care as much about Cloud, because, like, I've dabbled with Cloud a little bit, and I do like the way he plays. And I think he's, like, a legitimate character. I think he's an honest enough character. So that doesn't bother me. Bayonetta definitely bothers me a little bit more. I won't go too deep into it because I've expressed my thoughts all over Michigan Smash 4, but...
Trust me, you're not the only one. You're good.
Oh, no, I know.
All right, we're going to get into some more unorthodox questions before we get into Fraud Squad Cancer.
Okay, sounds great.
Do you have a favorite anime?
I do not watch anime. Um, I haven't really been introduced to it, so I'm sorry to whoever asked that question,
That
but I
means you're living
actually
an honest life. Thank you.
sorry I didn't catch that.
Oh, I said that just means you're living an honest life. So thank you.
Yeah, I have never really watched anime. I do enjoy Dragon Ball Z. I know that's kind of an eye roller for a lot of anime fans, but I do enjoy Dragon Ball Z. But other than that, I haven't really been introduced to proper anime. So um, I don't really have a ton of interest in it. But if I found a good one, I know my friends are a lot of my friends are a big fan of Sword Art Online.
No,
So
no,
that
no,
no, don't watch that
no,
one.
no,
Okay. All right, I
no.
won't watch it.
This is coming from an ex-weeb. Don't do it.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I won't watch it. Oh, thanks. My dad just came in and handed me my SpongeBob toy. Wouldn't have wanted to leave that here.
I actually think we have one or two SpongeBob questions, so that's appropriate.
Wonderful.
Um, do you have something out of the ordinary that you can do that like not too many people can?
uh, well, I was in a band in high school. I was the lead singer and guitarist in my band. And we did some touring, some light touring. We did some shows around Grand Rapids. Entered a battle of the bands, almost won, but unfortunately didn't. Um, So I would say that music's been a like massive part of my life. I played piano when I was little, and then I switched to
Ooh.
guitar, played some saxophone, and then got into vocals and got into rock music. So I mean, I would say playing in a band probably is something that kind of sets me apart a little bit.
You only did that to get the panties flooded. We all know you, Ludi.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny it, but at the same time, I did. No, at the same time, I did enjoy the experience a whole lot. But there was definitely. I'm not gonna lie completely and say that that wasn't even like a thought in my mind. Even though I was dating
uh,
somebody at the time, it's. I'm not gonna say that wasn't a thought in my mind.
you gotta live the rock star life, you know.
You gotta. If you're gonna go for it, you might as well go all out.
Uh, favorite food?
Um, you know, I like a lot of food. I love barbecue. That's one of my favorites. I love pizza. So does everybody, honestly. But mostly, I love Chinese food and I love Asian food in general. Um, if you're gonna take me out to dinner on my birthday, you take me to like a hibachi grill, I will love you forever. Like where they got like the grill right in front of you, and they got the chef doing like the chimney onions or whatever, like all that stuff, flipping shrimp into your mouth. Like if you do that for me on my birthday, I will love you forever. That stuff is so good.
Oh, the
Those places always have
MSG.
like, oh yeah, absolutely. Those places have amazing like fried rice. They have amazing like soup, amazing like chicken and beef, and just like those kinds of places are like some of my favorite kinds of restaurants for sure. I also love Mexican food too. I mean,
Oh,
I just love food.
the good old Taco Bell. I know it's not.
Taco Bell is good, especially when you're craving that Mexican food and there's nothing better around. I mean, I know you are a massive Taco Bell enthusiast, and I like it very much as well. But I would definitely prefer some like Chipotle at very least.
Oh yeah,
But I do like Taco Bell for sure.
I only like Taco Bell because it's like white people Mexican food. The authentic stuff
Oh,
I don't
for
think I would like,
sure.
but Taco Bell, oh yeah, give me those Captain Crunch delights that have nothing to do with Mexican food.
Are those good? I've seen those.
They don't even make them anymore, but they were really good if they were done right. But most of the time they weren't
Okay,
because I mean we're
most of
only
they
paying them
weren't.
like seven
Yeah,
dollars an hour, so why would they make them right?
right. Exactly. No, I always saw that on the menu, and like Captain Crunch is one of my favorite cereals of all time. So I was just like, oh my god, that's like made for me. But I think they got off the menu before I even got to try them.
You weren't really missing too much, to be honest.
Yeah, probably not.
Dream job.
Uh, Touring in a rock band, man. Absolutely. Writing music, recording, going out on the road, hanging with my band, just like all that kind of stuff. Seeing the world, you know. I do like travel. I don't like doing it very often right now. But if it was being provided for me, oh hell yeah, I'm all about the travel. I'll be out on the road every single day. Um, so being in a rock band, traveling the world would be probably my dream job. Being a professional smasher would be cool as hell for the same reason. You know, you get to go see the world, get to meet a bunch of people, get to perform, quote unquote, perform in front of a bunch of people. Everybody knows your name. That'd be cool. But I would definitely like to play music first and foremost.
What about Guitar Hero? Just put the two worlds together.
Put the two worlds together. I do like Guitar Hero a lot as a game. I think it's fun. I know Extraordinary absolutely loves Guitar Hero, and he was the best Guitar Hero player this side of the Mississippi for the longest time when he played competitively. So shout outs to him. I do love the game at like a party level, and I used to be pretty good at it. I mean, nowhere near that good, but I do like the game. But I mean, I don't think there's that much of a scene for it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was actually a competitive side to that game. That's kind of crazy.
There was. There was. Ask Extraordinary about it. He'll tell you all about it.
I've heard a few stories about how godly he was at, and he got like flown out to California before for his skills. So
yeah, he got like second. He got like second, and he was disappointed. Like he expected to win.
That's a good mentality to have, though. Like you're disappointed with second. Like I don't know.
It is.
I like that.
I'm not saying it was like not a good mentality. I'm just saying that's
right.
Like super impressive to me. Like for me, like no matter where I am in the world playing Smash, unless it's like the most free place on the face of the planet. Like if I'm getting second, I'm probably not going to be that disappointed.
Agreed. Favorite game?
It actually is probably Smash, but other than Smash, my favorite game series of all time is Pokemon. And I mean, that's probably pretty easy to guess, seeing as my tag is a Pokemon and my main is a Pokemon. But I've played Pokemon pretty much my whole life, casually. And then when I got into college, I found out about like the competitive battling scene, especially after X and Y came out, and the breeding mechanics and the competitive battling mechanics got so much better. I found this group of friends, and I think a couple of them are listening to right now, so shout outs to those guys. I found a group of friends that did competitive battles, and we like did fantasy leagues, and we like did all this cool stuff. We when the game first came out, and we were just like trading breeded Pokemon with each other. It was so much fun, and it's just like probably honestly the most fun I've had at the game scene in general. And I never went to anything in person, so. I mean, it was just crazy when that game first came out. The amount of people that were like breeding and trading and battling, and it was awesome.
Yeah, 3DS being a $200 Pokemon machine.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. That was the only reason I bought a 3DS was to get X and Y. 100%.
I've heard that a time or two. Yeah, Pokemon has grown. It's crazy. Even the TCG portion. Like, just how massive it is.
Yeah, I hear the TCG community is huge, and that's really awesome. I was one of those kids that I always had, like, a portfolio of cards in, like, elementary school before, like, everybody's school banned Pokemon cards. But I think I played the actual game less than 5 times. So, I was one of those kids.
I'm with you there. I still got like 20, 30 pounds of Pokemon cards, but I don't actually play anything.
Yeah, I still have them lying around somewhere. I should actually probably tonight at some point see if I can find those.
Get the nostalgia back.
Get the nostalgia and also see if I can make some cash off those. Probably not, but you never know.
You'd be surprised. I was actually looking through some of mine. I actually had a card worth $75, and I sold it real fast.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would too, easily. Especially right now, trying to move. Are you kidding? Sacrifice some of my childhood memories to the devil for some money. I'll take that. For a nice new couch in my new apartment. Easy every time.
All day,
easy
every
trade.
Day.
Yeah.
Have you played Pokken at all?
I did. I had a Fraud Squad party on Friday, a bunch of people came over, and Hyper Crasher came over and brought his setup, and he had Pokken. And after some struggling around with like controllers and stuff, we got to do like local battles, and I thought the game was a lot of fun, but I thought it has some problems. Um, I think the fact that if you want to do a local battle, you have to do LAN, or otherwise you're playing at 30 FPS, and one person has to look off the gamepad. I think that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
Like
that's a huge problem.
like it's 2016. I can't believe that's like even a thing. Like that bothered me. But other than that, I think it's a really fun game.
I feel like Namco kind of like gave Pokemon like the shaft with that, because they definitely could have thought of something else better than that. But since it was Nintendo and Pokemon, I think they kind of like took the lazy way out.
I mean, it's definitely like an idea, like on paper, where a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, a Pokemon like actual fight, like real time fighting game, that'd be so sick." And just like I know I like was thinking that'd be so cool, and like we finally get it, and it's like, yeah, it's good. You know, it's good, but I feel like it's definitely a little bit under what we were kind of expecting, and I feel like they missed out on a lot of Pokemon in the game that could potentially be amazing too.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
hoping a DLC comes out, because like only having 16 Pokemon, like you said, yeah, it's really underwhelming.
yeah, yeah, that's the thing too, is that they said there's not going to be DLC, which I
No.
mean, not yeah, they legitimately said like they have no plans for DLC, which like I mean, at the time, a lot of people are saying like Sakurai said the same thing, and then YouTube came out. But like, I don't know. It sounds pretty convincing to me. I would say there's like a maybe like a 40% chance, 3% chance we might get some DLC for Pokken. But they sounded pretty like set in their ways that wasn't going to be any.
That's heartbreaking.
I know. I wanted Greninja. I thought that was a no brainer. Like Greninja's not even my favorite Pokemon. Like, but I do like his design a lot, and I think he would just transition into that game so seamlessly. And he's so recent. I don't understand why they wouldn't put him in.
Right. Yeah, there's Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, Scyther, like Pinsir. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of missed
Oh
potential.
yes, Caesar, dude. I would
Oh,
easily be a Caesar main, like easy. Like I look at the current roster of Pokemon and Pokken, and I'm like, yeah, these are all like good picks for the most part, and they're all pretty cool. There's some weird ones like Chandelure, but I'm like, you know what? And Suicune, but I'm like,
yeah.
I like Chandelure. Like as a Pokemon, I like Chandelure, so I'm okay with that. But I look at it, and there's like three Pokemon I want to main, but it's not like I really want to main these and I can't decide between them. It's like, yeah, these are cool. And there's not really a Pokemon cooler than those. So, I mean, Weavile, yeah, pretty cool. Garchomp, pretty cool. Like the only one where I'm like kind of hype about it is Pikachu Libre.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, dude, Pikachu Libre is hype as hell. I don't know how anyone would not want to play Pikachu Libre, because it's just like we're just gonna make Pikachu a luchador. Like that's like the coolest idea ever.
And he like suplexes you, I believe, sometimes. It's the
Yeah,
funniest
his
thing watching
super
this
is
little rat.
yeah, his super is like it's like this wrestling arena, and he just like suplexes you. It's ridiculously awesome.
I can't wait to get my copy this Friday.
Yeah, I'll probably I got some money from my relatives, and I was pretty poor before, but after the past couple of weeks, I've come into a little bit of money, so I might be able to snag a copy of that pretty soon.
All right, one more, easy question before we get into the real stuff. What's one thing you're craving right now?
Man, I'm pretty content right now. I just went to like my last dinner in Michigan with my mom and my dad, and I got this great mac and cheese at this brewery that had like crispy onions, breadcrumbs, bacon,
Oh,
chicken. It was so good. I had two beers with that, and I came back here. I had a Corona, which is one of my. If you know me, you know Corona is one of my absolute favorite, just like drinks in general. Like a Corona with a lime, it's like the perfect relaxation drink. Doesn't matter the season, doesn't matter the anything. I love it. And now I'm sipping an Angry Orchard. So I mean, I'm pretty content right now. I don't think I'm really craving anything. I guess maybe some more commas in my bank account. That's about it.
I'll take that also. That mac and cheese also sounded delicious. And now I'm
It
kind of
was
salty.
wonderful.
I got steak and shake earlier because mac and cheese is the bee's knees.
Hey, oh, you know what? Okay, that'll be my answer. I will say a steak and shake because seriously, shout outs to Shake and Steak shakes. They are incredible. Like
they are.
Unbelievable.
I got an M&M
For
one earlier today.
yeah, that's really good. Do you know I actually like a couple weeks ago I went to Steak and Shake and I got a cookie butter shake. Like you ever been to like Trader Joe's or like even like Meijer, I think they sell it. It's like kind of like peanut butter, but it's like cookie flavored.
Oh,
Have you heard of that?
I have actually.
Yeah, they make a shake with that, and it is ungodly. It's like I feel like I'm committing a crime while drinking it. It's so good. Oh my god, I it was so worth it.
Shout out
And
to Raz and R because I went there. I went to Steak and Shake out in Grand Rapids or Kentwood, whatever it's called, with them Saturday night, and oh my gosh, it was like the best talk ever.
after Calder,
Yep.
yeah, I was in town. I was kind of considering coming out and just saying hi, but I had to save money, so I stayed. But Steak and Shake always sounds good to me. The food is acceptable, but like the shakes are just like out of this world. Absolutely love them.
The food is acceptable, but since it's so cheap, it makes it really good.
Yeah, exactly. It's the $4 meals or whatever.
Oh, the garlic burger.
So good. Yeah. The one I love is the Jamaican jerk one. That one's incredible.
Oh yeah, there's actually not like a wrong option on that menu, to be honest.
There really isn't. That's the best part about it. You'd expect like a $4 meal menu to like kind of suck, but it doesn't at all. And then you get that, and you get a shake. You walk out of that place spending $8, and you're full as hell.
Yeah.
Like that Steak and Shake is awesome. The shakes are incredible. So always a great option for post tourney. I'm glad it's at least I think it's at least like number 2 on the tier list for post tourney restaurants for me. So
I wish we went more often after like the Project Playhams because it was only like a 5 or 10 minute drive from that venue, and I kept on bugging Swanky to go. And he always kept on leading me on. Man, broke my heart. Anti shoutouts to Swanky.
I know Swank's a big Steak and Shake enthusiast.
Or so he tells you. I've never seen him go
So
there.
he tells you. I actually haven't been there with him either. My most consistent person to go to Steak and Shake with is Dux. So, but I mean, Dux is probably like my most consistent person to do anything in Smash with. So,
All right, are you ready for these questions?
are we going to Fraud Squad questions?
We are.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, if you guys have additional questions, because I couldn't read through all 360 plus comments, you can put them in chat. I got a few right here. I'll actually start off with a few from Ori.
Okay.
What made you get into competitive Smash?
That was a lot less fraudulent of a question than I thought it was.
It was
going
from
to be.
Ori, so it's a little bit more laxed.
Yeah, but Ori's a fraud. What's up, Ori? What made me get into competitive Smash is just like having friends that were into competitive Smash. Actually, it's kind of a funny story. I played like Smash Melee and Smash 64 all throughout childhood, but I never really got like back into Smash. I always like played it for fun, but I never really like took it seriously. And then when I got into college, like Smash 4 was going to come out, and I was like, oh wow, this is cool. And then I like learned about the competitive scene of it through like watching streams of like Zero, Shofu, even though like Shofu's like a joke now. Shofu was like one of the first people that had. I mean, no shots intended. Like he doesn't play really competitive Smash that much anymore, but back then, like he was one of the few people playing competitive level Smash, and Zero and J-Tails and like a few other people that had like the Japanese version. So I was watching those and I was learning a bunch about like competitive Smash, especially from like Zero, of course. And then I learned about Smash Club at MSU, and I went, and my first game, my first time at Smash Club, at MSU. I sit next to this like wiry nerdy kid. I plug into my controller. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna body everybody here, and I deal 17% to this kid. Turns out this kid is Rayquaza 07. He's just like a fucking god at this game. I did 17% to him with my 3DS Yoshi against his Rosalina. So then I quickly became very humbled, learned that I wasn't as good at this game as I thought I was. So I started playing with a few different people. Back in those days, regulars at Smash Club were like Rayquaza, Swanky, Swagnamite, Dux, Nebula, like those kinds of guys. Even Vale Jahira, if you guys know him. Like those guys were regulars at Smash Club, like every single week. So I got to training and playing with those guys, and I just kept getting better and better and better. And then eventually I decided to go to my first tournament. It was like February of last year, and I just kind of never looked back, I guess.
We're glad to have you, or had you.
Yeah. No, I'll be back. Don't say that. I'll definitely be back, and I'm Michigan at heart always. So I'll be wearing. I won't necessarily be dropping the Fraud Squad tag when I'm in Colorado, but I will be wearing a Michigan tag, definitely.
The Gooshi Pride.
You can count on that, and the Gooshi Pride for sure. If once I get some income flowing in, are those shirts still on sale?
I'm about to actually re-release it soon, so.
Okay, sweet. I will definitely buy one. I didn't have the money last time they were coming through, but I should be able to get one now. I'll definitely wear one when I'm out there, and I'll be wearing a Michigan tag to support all you guys while I'm out there.
Gosh,
and anytime I'm going to a big tourney, I'll definitely link the stream or bracket or whatever, so you guys can follow along if you want to. Not that any of you care that much, but whatever.
You'd be surprised.
As far as I know, I'm the first Michigan player that was like a regular that's going somewhere else, like permanently. So, I mean, as far as I know, I could be completely wrong, but so it might be interesting for some people to follow on, and I'll post it if people want to see that.
I definitely think you'll have a few takers on that.
Sweet.
Favorite tournament to watch as a spectator?
Like a past one? Or just in general, like a series?
I'm assuming it's a past one. I don't know. Ori didn't label these very well. Thanks, Ori.
B6 easily. Like, just my character does not get a lot of screen time in general. And even when they do, it's like Techie out in Xanadu. And no offense to him, but I don't feel that he represents the character to its like fullest potential. So seeing studying a person that just like took Greninja to a level that nobody had ever seen before, and just seeing it like beat these players like MVD and ESAM that were just like considered like top 10 players like in the US easily, like that blew my mind. And like honestly, I didn't even believe it, like because I had watched studying before that happened. And I was like, yeah, he's good, but I didn't like think anything of him. I just thought like, yeah, he's good for a European Greninja player. Like I was like, yeah, he's definitely solid, but I think the ones in Japan are better. And then I see this, and I see him just like take out these big names, and people were like, because it was at a Gamers Gauntlet, and everybody was watching the stream except me, and they're like, Zach, you gotta watch this stream, you gotta watch it. And I'm like, all right, I guess so. I mean, I know who studying is. I should definitely like tune in for a little bit. I only caught the grand finals, but then I tuned back in and I watched the set versus ESAM and MVD and his other sets versus some top European players, and it just blew my mind, the things that he was doing. Like, it was everything that I could do with the character, but just 2, 3, 4 levels above where I could even think to go at my current level. It was just incredible. So that would say was my single favorite tournament to watch so far, other than Apex, which inspired me to pick up the character. But also, I would say any regular tournament series where there is a Greninja prominent. So even though I just laid a bunch of shit on Techie, like I do enjoy watching him, and I do like when he gets stream time on Xanadu. And then also there's P2P with Gibbous when he gets on the Shockwave stream in DFW. Those are and Venia, of course. I can't forget Venia. Like maybe the best Greninja in the US plays in New York and goes to the Nebulous Prime tournaments. So I love watching those two.
Man, you got all the Greninja mains on lockdown. I like it.
We have to stick close as a community because there aren't many of us.
I feel that. Do you have a favorite tournament that you've attended?
Again, I mean, I think I kind of answered it earlier, but it's just saying, just like the past few months, not only for my like more consistent placings and just like being able to, I mean, not necessarily finish in the money, but just and that's not like a big motivator for me, but being able to like feel good that like I'm placing near or in the money, it's like that's a good feeling. And also just like meeting so many people, making so many more new friends every single tourney I went to, like any tourney, like any big tournament within the past month that I attended, you could probably pick as one of my favorites for sure.
And we're about to take a huge left turn from the Ori questions. So
Sure.
this is actually like a fraud squad kind of question. Kill
Okay.
one, fuck one, marry one, fraud squad. Go.
Out of like all 30?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Gosh. This is hard. Well, if I get okay, the fuck one is pretty easy. I would say Arg, 100%. Either Arg or Ramsey. They're like I make no mistake. I'm 100% a straight taken man, but they are on my handsome PR for sure.
Ditto.
Yeah, exactly. But so that's out of the way. Kill would probably be the hardest one, to be honest. I mean, I could probably pick like a be like take like the bitch way out and pick like a fringe member that like doesn't really cooperate that much, but I'll pick one that you guys all know and maybe love. I would kill Sean.
Raichu for you?
Yeah, Raichu for you.
Yeah.
Just because it'd be fucking hilarious. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. And I love Sean, and he knows that I love him. But I just think he would be, if I had to pick to kill somebody that would be like the funniest spectacle, I think he would be it. And then Mary, I don't know. I'm probably the closest with Ducks, so I'd probably just say him.
Oh, the bromance.
Bromance.
You actually might want to have the chat open because now they're starting to get a little explosive with their replies. So,
I'm sure they are.
If you want a little bit more humor to your answers, you could look that up.
Yeah, sure. I'll pop over in there, see what everybody has to say about me.
All right. A Weibo King asked, Waddle Trump or Raichu for Sanders?
I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter all the way. And I think Trump is awful. But and I know I just said I would kill Sean if I had to kill anybody, but it was mostly just because like I wanted to pick somebody that everybody knew. But also I'm just closer with Sean overall. So I mean, I don't really know what that question is exactly, but I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter and Sean's in my crew, so I'll pick him.
It was one of the more random questions, so.
Yeah, and it was, you said it was an Amiibo King question?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yoshi K has a kill fuck Mary, but it's between Palutena, Lucina, and Shulk.
Let's see. I've always been a fan of boobs, so I would have to say I definitely wouldn't fuck Lucina. I would say probably I would probably say marry Lucina, fuck Shulk, pill Palutena. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm keeping that. That's for real.
I like the left turn again. Okay. Atomi asked, do you only like video game frogs or do you like real life ones as well?
I did not like real life frogs that much. Like I never had like a problem with them or anything, but it was not like anything I was gonna be, oh wow, cool frogs, they're so cute, like whatever, that kind of stuff. Like a lot of people I know are into frogs. But as soon as I started playing Greninja, I was kind of like, yeah, frogs are pretty cool. So I do like frogs for sure.
And on a scale of 1 through 10, is Gooshi waifu material?
Oh, 10 out of 10 Gushi's waifu material. Easy. I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear, but
I feel like that was forced, but thank you.
no, 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 not at all. Just like working with you and just like having you out. Like my first like major experience with like hanging out with you was like having you over to Op Frauds. It's like, you guys, everybody's like, "Oh, you got to get Dakota. Like he's great." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right." But like you came over and just like the way you fit into like everything is just like I felt you were one of the gang. So it's like getting to know you from that was awesome, and it's not forced at all. I think you're 100% waifu material.
I'm glad I fit in with the Fraud Squad because it seems like they always have my back, or they're always there for me. So I feel like
Yeah.
I'm an honorary member. So shouts to Fraud Squad. You guys are all fantastic. Hey,
Yeah.
6 months.
I just saw. I always see the button just lingering there, so I'm just like, I gotta click that. Show the world.
All right, so I got questions from Luke, Jaeger, Leon, and Hypercrasher. Okay.
Oh, I am so excited. Let's go.
But here's the stipulation.
Okay.
They said it's like a Family Feud lightning round, okay? You just gotta keep on
Perfect.
popping out the answers.
This is exactly what I dreamed of.
All right. From Jaeger, boxer briefs.
Boxers.
Third favorite finger food.
Probably like mozzarella sticks.
Okay, from Leon, boobs or butt.
Boobs.
When you get sponsored by Team YP, what category are you gonna represent?
Asian.
Okay, Hypercrasher.
I don't know.
From Hypercrasher, most in the closet smasher.
Oh God! Don't put me on the spot like that, Adrian.
Do we need a pass?
We need a pass. I know what I would say, but I don't want to say it.
Favorite Amiibo King quote.
Probably we're going to Quiznos. That's the classic.
Okay, and then all these are from Luke, and these are probably the final questions unless they post more. So, still lightning round. What is your favorite secret chat?
Oh God, are you guys kidding me? It's easily the chat where I take people's replays and I make videos out of them. No, it's the Fraud Squad. Easy.
If you could meet one celebrity, who would it be?
Probably the creators of Rick and Morty or Kevin Parker from Tame Impala.
Burgers or hot dogs?
Burgers.
Favorite Conti?
Probably Travis, actually, because we've spent so much more time together than Kev or Chris.
Favorite tourney win?
Favorite tourney win?
Yep.
Who asked this question?
Luke.
Oh, never mind. I don't have any wins on him. Probably any of like my more notable wins, like PR or XPR or close to it. Players that I wasn't expected to beat. I don't know. They're pretty much all the same to me.
If the world
You're all the same. That's right. You're all the same to me. You heard it.
If the world ended and you were your main, how fucked would you be?
I'd be great. I could run away and throw stars at everything.
Favorite SpongeBob episode and/or quote?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Spills in his mind. That's probably my favorite quote. My favorite episode is easily the band one, where they're the marching band.
Oh.
That's like everybody's favorite, but it's so good. How can that not be your favorite?
Hopefully you'll get this one. It had like 4 likes. Moist or not moist?
Oh, moist for sure.
And the last one. Team Rog or Team Kenta?
Team watching from the sidelines eating popcorn.
Okay. Oh, Ark asked, what Pokemon would you be and you can't pick your favorite Pokemon?
Fuck. Because you know I would be a Ludicolo. Like, that's so easy. My favorite... the Pokemon I would be, if I could be any and not my favorite... And I won't pick Greninja because that's boring. I would be either Scizor or Toxicroak because I think they're
Oh,
really, really cool.
Toxicroak. That's a good one.
Yeah, Toxicroak is super cool. I'm actually playing Pokemon Platinum right now, and I just caught a Krogunk.
What a
So
champion.
yeah, right.
All right, I'm gonna go back through the Facebook thread to find more questions because I don't want this to be done yet.
Go for it.
Uh, who's your Smash 4 OTP?
One true pairing.
Yep.
Uh, that's a hard one. I gotta think of like a dank like joke meme answer, and I don't want to be like mean about it. I gotta pick something really good. I'll think about it. Go on to another one.
Favorite Smash 4 Michigan Smash 4 confession.
If not one of my own, and there are several. Um, I because I am. If you guys didn't see the "Twas the Night Before Smashfield," I am one that enjoys people putting a lot of into their shit posts. And the "Row, row, row your boat" poem about Viev tickled my funny bone because they put so much effort into it. Um, and there were a few others that I really loved, but just I love when people like make really good metaphors or make rhymes or songs out of their shit posts. Like that amuses me to no end.
How long did it take you to write that shit post about Saint Waddle?
Like 20 minutes.
Do you do you think Colorado can save you from all your life's problems?
No. In fact, I think I will probably have more problems there.
Why are you running away? Who hurt you?
It was who's in the chat? It was Waves. He beat me so bad I had to run.
That little punk. He thinks he's 15 and just gets all the bitches because he got to like that hipster look.
Dude, he bodied me. Like I was so sad that I just ran.
Can you tell Raz and Ramsey apart?
Oh yeah, easily. But they're both very attractive men.
Are Raz and Hugo the same person?
Yes, that is confirmed.
Have you seen Jordan and his hair in the same room?
Not recently. I'm not convinced. Let's just put it that way.
Who's your pick for the Arcadian?
100% confidence. I'm not even just saying that because he's my friend. I know he can do it.
Do you miss the monkey?
Yes, but the monkey came back today.
Who is Katy Perry's favorite smasher?
Jordan.
I should have seen that one coming. How hot do you get at the Smashfield weeklies? And degrees has to be in Celsius.
So what? Boiling point of water is like
100.
Gosh, I don't even. That's that. It's 100 degrees Celsius.
Yes, it's 212 Fahrenheit.
Let's call it about 230. That's how hot I get at the Sweatfield weeklies.
What does it mean to make America great again?
Anything but Waddle and Donald Trump. Probably more Greninja players.
Oh, this one got a lot of... God. I'm assuming you're going to get this. Have you ever popped off in a basement tournament and broken a chair, but then not popped off at all when you win your first tournament?
Yeah, it's the Lou Rich special, so I've heard.
What's your favorite day of the week to eat club sandwiches with disabled Canadians?
Catter Day.
Should JT Weil hold on to that L?
Oh, definitely he should hold that L. That's going. I'm about to make a Seth. That's going right in there as the intro. Easy. He should hold that L.
Favorite Seth Spike?
On JT Wild. He should hold that L.
Okay. If you're on Family Feud with Fraud Squad members, who would you take?
Okay, so I get like a team of 5?
4 including yourself.
4 including myself. Okay. I would take Travis, I would take Lou Rich. I would take Leon Phelps. And I would take Arg.
Now explain why you choose them. What would they bring to the table?
So, I feel as though Leon Phelps could delve into the Tinder Hoe related questions and R&R whiskey related questions that would be very difficult to answer for the rest of us.
R&R is the worst whiskey ever. My God.
Hey man, tell him, not me. But he wants a sponsorship from them. Lou Rich could answer all the money-related questions and just questions about just living that high life in general that just I feel like I would not be able to touch. Travis is just an all-around swell guy, and I say that as a swell guy. So I think that he would bring a lot to the team. And then Arg is just 100% for that charisma. Like you gotta have somebody on your team that just like is gonna wow the crowd, and I think that is Andrew Guay, 100%.
This has been too much fun, dear Lord. Oh my God. Fraud Squad may suck ass at giving questions, but they give some incredible hype and replies.
Oh, for sure. I understand if you don't want to go through all of them, but I've just enjoyed being able to answer some of them.
I can't believe someone likes R&R whiskey, dear Lord.
And he's defending the hell out of it in the chat
he is.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am reading the chat, although kind of few and far between.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
I believe so.
All right.
Unless we got one more question you want to answer, which I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think you're gonna answer it, but from Hyper Crasher, my very favorite bitch.
Okay.
Who's your favorite? But
there's also there is also the one that we have to come back to. Who is my favorite bitch?
Yes.
I mean, easily Hyper Crasher, like 100%. like he's a total bitch, but I love him. Absolutely. He's been a great companion on rides to tourneys. I've never known anybody who pretends to not care about the game and does as much as him. So shout out to him for that. And it's a lot. Okay, so I want to ask a question to everybody because Ducks just reminded me of it, and it's actually a phenomenon that's been going on since like pretty much as long as we've been in the scene. It's like, why can't people tell Ducks and I apart? It's the strangest thing. They get us confused for each other all the time. I really don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would get that either.
So many people have like quoted him, and like it's been something I said, or like vice versa, or like they've called him me on like commentary, or like something like that. It's pretty ridiculous. Or like people be like, "Oh, Ludi, he plays Fox," or like Duct, he plays Greninja. It's like the strangest thing. And yeah, actually, Cam just said it started with Ori. I think Ori like got us mixed up. It was the strangest thing. We don't look anything alike. We don't play similar characters. We don't do anything. Like we just, we go to tourneys together. That's pretty much it.
You guys are very handsome.
Oh, thank you.
That's probably why.
You know what? I would agree.
our eyes cannot perceive that much beauty in the same place.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Sometimes I just walk in that room and people struggle a little bit. Because you know what? Favorite Smash 4 confession? All the Greninja mains are attractive as fuck. Like, that was easily my favorite. Because it was just like such a confidence booster. It was like, hey,
yeah,
somebody thinks I'm attractive.
I agree. And now the question that we have to go back to before we end this. Most in the closet smasher.
Most in the closet smasher. Oh, boy. All right. So he's going to kill me. But you know that Smash... going back to Smash 4 Confessions. You know the one where it's like all of our Nest mains are flamboyant as fuck?
Yeah.
So I went down the list.
Oh.
After that, I was like, okay, well, who are they talking about? Who are they talking about? I was like, because they mean all of them. I was like, Amiibo King? No, he's not really flamboyant. He's like, he's boisterous, like he's in your face, like, but I don't think he's flamboyant. Like Oblivion, maybe a little, but not like anything I would say. Like Oblivion seems like a pretty alright normal dude. Not saying that people are in the closet are not all right. Who else we got? Boo Bear? Nah, Boo Bear's just like the nicest guy, like perfectly like normal average guy.
Boo Bear's a
And I'm
fucking
not saying that
champ.
he's not nice as well. I'm not saying that he's not nice as well. But my friend Slam Shady from MSU was the only one that I could think of that he would even be talking about. I was just like, and I was like, you know what? I kind of get it. Like I kind of get what he was saying about that, but I know he's totally not. I know he's totally not. It's 100% his like the way he is himself at tournaments, and I've been there too. Like when I was his age, and when I did some of those things, like he does act kind of flamboyantly sometimes, but also it's just because he's such a nice guy. Like I can see where people get that out of him. So that's what I would say.
Right when you brought up that confession, I'm like, oh, know where this is going. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
And he's my friend, and I hope he doesn't get upset if he hears this. But it's just like I could see how people could perceive it that way. And people have said the same thing about me, especially back when I was younger.
I also got that a lot. Actually, I still get that because, like, for Halloween, I wore my Sailor Moon, like, dress and whatnot, or I'd be wearing, like, all green for St. Patrick's Day, so no, I definitely get that.
Yeah, people would be like, wow, you're gay as fuck, dude. I used to get that all the time. But no, Afin, I'm reading the chat. I was not going to say because I don't think you're really that flamboyant. I just think that you are a very nice person. And I also think that you suck. I'm just kidding. Money match me, but not really.
Oh, I gotta say, this was probably the funnest Meet Michigan I've had so far. The next one's gonna suck because it's not gonna be fun.
I'm not a top player or even a high level player. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like super interesting to talk about this game. So I was just really hoping. I was really hoping that the questions were just gonna be like fun, like almost kind of grimy questions, and I got a lot of that. I had a lot of fun, definitely doing this interview.
Well, thank you for joining me. I hope Colorado serves you well.
Yeah, no, thank you, man. Real quick, one last question. Daybreak actually just asked, who are my favorite members of TSE? Definitely Slam is my favorite member of TSE, like 100%. I know I just like talked a bunch of shit about him, but like he's such a nice guy. He's a good friend of mine. So, and we've gone so many tournaments and stuff together from MSU. So easily, like he's my favorite member of TSE. Daybreak, I've enjoyed our sets very much, even though the last two have not gone in my favor. You've taught me a few things about the Falco matchup, so I'm not going to get bodied by that Falco when I go out to Colorado. So I'm happy about that. But yes, anyway, thank you very much for having me on, Dakota. I am very excited to go to Colorado, but at the same time, I'm very upset that I have to leave all of you. I love all of you very much, and I'm going to miss the shit out of all of you. For real.
We will have open arms when you come back. We will treat you like the god you are whenever you come back. We will get you wasted.
Don't do that to me.
But yes, have a good evening. Thank you for joining me. This was an incredible fun Meet Michigan. And
thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you again very soon.
You will, for sure. And thank you everybody for watching and listening.